Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Let's see if anybody hears me. Damn, I look good. I love technology, man. It's fucking amazing. Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Sounds good. Now let me do kick, get y'all set up, and we'll start playing. While I get started, thanks for being on my channel, Ice_T9. Been streaming for quite a while now. Made affiliate on Twitch, Trovo, and Kick. Think about playing some more Lies of P. It's been a while since I played it. I'm gonna try to change my schedule. I can at least stream 3 times a week now. I'll be tired as fuck, but one stream is just not enough for me. I got other games that are coming. I need to catch up on some. So stay tuned for that. Let me get basically kicked right, and we'll get started. It's weird when you're by yourself doing all this. You gotta set everything up. Oh. So how's your day going, Miss Lumi? Check out her channel. It's Lumi. She's at 980. What are you? 989, I think you are right now. I'm a mod on her channel, basically helping her out on her side as well. Never been a mod before, but she gave me the opportunity, so I took it. Look like we're growing together. I think that's it. Get you set up. Then let's play. Let's play. After I move me to this. I'm almost done with this one boss. I gotta get stronger and stronger, like always. There's always a new level you gotta do in general. Guess I better set up my Discord. I just set up a Discord in general. Let me put my link on there, because unfortunately after a week you have to do it again. It's ice_T9 on Discord. We can talk and chat on there. Even when I'm rerunning or live, we can always chat on there. I forget how you combine Discord with the actual stream in general. I've seen Emaru and all them doing that. I don't know if it's a one going through like Streamlabs or something, or it's actually a promotion thing or something. Copy link. Go here. Hourglass. Edit. And submit. Okay. Let's get started. Real quick. Move this to chat. There we go. Oh, gotta move it to chat window. You there, Lumi? For you that don't know me, I've been streaming for 1.5 years. ice_T9. Been doing it for about 2 years now. Made affiliate on Twitch, Trovo, Kick. On those 3 platforms, I've been growing quite a bit. I have 157 followers on Trovo. Thank you very much. I almost have 200 followers on Kick, so I guess I'm worth a damn to you guys. And I appreciate it. Been working on new platforms, other things in general. Been having fun doing that. The streaming world has given me more than I think it would never give me before, or I think it would never do for me before, as it has. And I appreciate that. Sounds about right with you, Lumi. Yeah, I never have time to do that myself. I'm always cleaning, not cleaning, and then looking around like, why is everything dirty again? I live by myself. I think that's a life in general. Gotta buy some more stuff in general. I gotta buy me a better bed. I recently had bed bugs, as I told you, Lumi, and now it's good, but I had to get rid of half my damn bed suit so I can actually, they keep coming back for some weird reason. I don't know why. this done. Yeah, I'm trying to get Trovo to actually pay me an actual hourly thing. I forgot what it's called, but I've unlocked something, so I don't know. It's funny when I'm not paying attention on what this whole following streaming thing is, just stream. I tend to unlock things I don't know nothing about. You give me an hourly wage and I'll stream every day. Unfortunately, I gotta pay bills and take care of stuff in general. Fucking food bills, they're killing me, bro. I mean, come on, man. I feel like every time I buy groceries, it's like, yeah, I got a lot of food, and you get done with it, and you're like, wait a minute. Did y'all give me less and just charge me more? Which 9 out of 10 they did. I'm gonna finish this damn game. I'm so close. Ow, it's my face. Thorough. Going up. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh, nice shot. Come here. Going up. I currently have 1,300 followers. I guess I need to start doing a more goal for 2K followers on Twitch. I really wish Twitch meant something when it comes to followers, but it really doesn't. Should be some kind of incentive or something when you get to 1,000, but really the only thing you really get money from is ad revenue and people giving you money. That's about it. But that's Twitch, what you expect. Because followers is just as much as a goal achievement than just getting the money for people watching you or even subscribing to your channel. I have, I think 13 subscribers now. Not 100% sure. Like I said, really don't pay attention to that stuff.
For your information, I didn't steal this.
Sure you didn't. Eh. Ow, that's my face. Leave me alone. But yeah, I was playing World of Warcraft. Hope you liked that stream. I actually got quite a bit of followers on Trovo because of it. I play WoW every once in a while. I just get bored as hell. It's all pretty much the same. Game's too easy for me, as you see on the stream. Fight this boss. Purge Puppets. Interesting name. Boom, gotcha. Bye. I'm getting shocked. Ah! Yeah, future goals. I want to get some better monitors behind me. I'm trying to make them go both close to me, but it's for some reason doesn't really do that. Don't know why. Get a better camera, even though this one's actually really fucking good, but I want more of a wider lens so you can see pretty much everything around me. That's gonna cost some money. More RGBs like everybody else wants. I want to buy actual RGB glasses in general, so when people are in chat or talking to me, you can see it on my glasses. That's why I want to have an actual camera. You can see a lot of things going on in the background. Go and fight that boss. Yeah, I gotta get some more people talking to me. Getting weird talking to myself. Just stream different than everybody else, so I'll go ahead and start streaming on Thursdays and Fridays if I can. It'll be early in the morning, but shit, I need to get some people to talk to me. It's getting kind of annoying. Quiet. It's funny when I play somebody else, it's totally different. I have a TikTok page too, ice_T9, same scenario. Have over 100 followers for IceT9. Thank you so much. A lot of likes. I have another side character I'm playing, or about to be playing with him. It's called Black T9. He's an ex-samurai in our world. I got some of the equipment finally fixed and the clothes and everything. The only thing I need left is the shirt and stuff. Because every time I try to find something, it's just not working with me. I finally found the pants though, but the shirts are getting annoying to find, especially for the price range. Excuse me. Ah! Nice shit. Going up, going up. Slide down. Alright, let's get to that boss. Let's do this. Boss time. Why are you following me? Follow him. Nice shot. Damn. Damn, I hate when he moves like that. Come on. All right. shit. Killed me already. I gotcha. Damn, couldn't even switch my weapons. That was funny. Probably should make his weapon longer. Like a staff or something. Let's do this. That's a little bit better. Oh, I realized I got a decade crap going on. Oh, crap. Damn. Gotta get stronger. Let's see. But yep, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube as well. I'm at 98 subscribers on there. Thank you very much. Been doing that for a while as well. Want to get to 100 before the end of the year, and I'm almost there. It's a freaking dream, man. Just doing this shit over and over again and seeing the results of it. Learning the technology, learning different things in general. It's fucking amazing. God damn. Yeah, he's got a determined to stop me. Here we go. Damn! Come on, bro. I'm fucking blocking. I hate you asses. Gotta stop his ass from fucking swinging like that. He might be more potent to electricity than fire. Let me try that instead. Learned that from the last battle I did. Maybe not like that. You may not like electricity. Oh, I need some more Star Fudge. I see. If I can do it by myself, probably gonna get my ass beat. Damn. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, he just gets really close to you. I blocked it, but okay. Yeah, that ain't working. I need more quickness. That ain't gonna work. All right, back to the classic. Keep poking the shit out of it. I love this game. You can just keep playing until you finally beat them. This might work. Let's go. I guess I gotta actually have more. I think I gotta have more armor, because every time I kill him, I can't even like do another shot afterwards. Need more stamina on guard. Endure. Let's go. First does the sea, try again. Damn! Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. I guess literally doing the little small stabs every once in a while is actually a little bit better. Dagger handle. Fight some things so I can get one. Going up. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. Can't believe it's next week. These holidays go by so fast. Hell, time goes by fast. Must get stronger. Okay. Yeah, I need more stamina. Stamina. This game is hard when you're not strong enough. Just reminds me of Elden Ring. I don't want to fight him right now. Who hates time change? I fucking hate it as well. Been sleeping like a motherfucker the past couple nights. It's freaking crazy. It's like, yes, I have, you know, what's even funny about that whole situation is time change is not around foreign countries, only us. I don't know, they need to get rid of that damn thing, in my opinion. Makes you feel weird. Let's go.
I'll use my power to help.
Level up. Let's go. Still cleaning up, Lumi. Go. In the future, hopefully I'll be getting me a car next year so I can actually start walking around doing more IRL streams. I tried Anime Matsuri this year, but for some reason the system was not working with all those people, but I'll be actually working on that this year coming up. Star frag. Throw cell. Let me check to see how my character looks. All the equipment. Pimp glasses. Look like fucking Dragon Ball Z. There we go. Come here, doggy. Ice underscore TEA9. On Twitch, Trovo and Kick. Forgot about you. Damn, I stabbed you. Yeah. One up. Here we go. I gotta let my people know I'm streaming. What am I doing? Here we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Fight this goddamn boss. Let's go. There we go. Got him. That was easy. Oh shit. Oh, come on, so close! The fuck was that? Oh my god. Almost got him. Hate the camera angles on here. It fucking sucks. Get some more stars. Almost got him. My pimp glasses. Where am I at? Give me a Star Forge, that's all I want. it down. You have a lot of future plans for this guy, Ice_T9. I want to actually do some more IRL streams. I want to actually pretty much do anything I can really with the stream in general, not just gaming. IRL is when I want to go. I want to travel. I want to do a lot of different things with my stream. My regular job, I'm a security guard. Been doing it for a long time, 20-something years of my life. I've had some crazy stories in security. There was this one time I was working at this hotel, and it was late at night. It was like 12 in the night or whatnot. Actually, it wasn't 12 in the night. Actually, let me rephrase that. It was early in the morning toward, like, let's say 5 in the afternoon. And I was at this hotel, and this lady come walking up to me. And, you know, it's like a regular middle, like, guard shack or whatnot. And she was banging on the window, and I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck do you want, etc. I opened the damn guard shack. She was like, tell these people at the pool that they close at 10, not 11. I was like, ma'am, your sign says 11. There was obviously something going on in general that them two got into it or whatnot. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I walk up to the pool. I see Chocolate and Mocha and the main guy, which is a big muscle dude. And he was basically in the pool. So, you know, the rule you want to do is basically say, hey, you know, you want to see what they're doing. I mean, he could be getting his dick sucked. He could be having fun, etc. So I'm from across the way from the pool. I'm telling him, hey, the pool's closed. And the girls start putting their clothes on. You know, everything fine. He's just still sitting there in the goddamn pool. And I'm thinking to myself, God, I don't want to have to do something to this guy on my job in the video game. I was like, I didn't really want to have to do this. So I got a little bit closer. I was like, sir, the pool's closed. And the girl's still putting her clothes on. He's still sitting there. So I walked up inside of the pool area, walked up to him and said, did you hear what I fucking said? The pool's closed. And he walked up, got all muscular and shit, talking about, I'm tired of your shit. He's like, I bet that crazy bitch lady at the goddamn apartment complex lady is got on me about being on this pool, baby. Fuck her and fuck you. I said, will you please just leave? Like, seriously. And I said, those muscles supposed to intimidate you? Intimidate me? I'm like, no, it don't intimidate me, bro. I'm like, you need to get the fuck out. I'll go somewhere else with yourself. So the girls are like holding him back, and I'm like, why are you holding him? Like, I never was scared of anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are, muscle or not. I guess he thinks because I'm short I'm supposed to just be scared of him, but I'm really not. So he stood there for a second. He walked up. He left. Well, first he walked up and he stood there for a second. And he was basically like expecting to be intimidated. When I said that, he just stood there. So he left, defeated. Then the white lady, which is the manager, came up to me and she was like, you got me in trouble. 9 in the morning, I got to deal with his butt in the morning. I said, ma'am, what he's going to do, take care of his girls. Because, you know, black people in general don't really, just not to be racist, but black people in general don't really be that aggressive y'all think we are. A lot of times we sit back, smoke a cigarette, get laid, and we're cool. Unlike other people that want to do things we can't say on stream. So I said this was going to happen. I said he's going to go home. He's going to go up to the hotel, take care of his girl, smoke a cigarette, get a beer, and he's going to apologize to me. And in the morning, he's probably going to yell at you, but nothing big, nothing, you know, extravagant up the complaint or whatnot, and it'll be fine. And that's exactly what he did. You see, I rode a golf cart around the apartment, or the hotel, and it was 2 floors. So as I was going around, I see him outside smoking a cigarette. He comes to me. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of dealing with this stupid ass white lady, and you know, fuck her or whatnot. I said, no, we good, man. I said, you didn't scare me when you were doing that, and I knew you were just having a bad day. So later on that morning, he went over there, cussed her up for 5 minutes, and left. But it was hilarious. It's like, because he was drunk as a skunk too to add on to it. So it was kind of funny as hell. Like sometimes you gotta reason with people, especially when they're drunk. And then I had another story. I was working at this actual apartment complex, and the you know most apartment complexes, the management don't do shit. They just sit there, especially when they're women. They just sit there, drink their coffee, talk about sex, etc. That's usually what most of these landlord things kind of do, especially if it's a company. So there's a lady named Jessica, and I walked in there and I told them, because you're just on a golf cart, you're just driving around, you're not really doing anything but driving around for like 8 to 12 hours on a golf cart, which is fun. I like things like that when you ain't got to see nobody and you're just walking around. So I told this lady, I said, hey, they had like 3 different gates at this certain place, and I told this lady, I was like, hey, you do realize when that gate closes, the gate doesn't close all the way. The gate basically just closes, and there's a little gap in the middle. And she didn't believe me, because basically she looked at me like I was bothering her because she was still talking about all that nasty crap. So so maybe a month later, because I wrote a report, let her know. Every time I saw her, I said, that gate's still open, somebody can go in there. And she still looked at me like I'm bothering her. I said, okay. So one day I'm riding my golf cart around, and then she walked up to me. Oh, not walked to me, but the maintenance guys came up to me and told me to come to the office. I'm like, okay. So I walk in, there's a group of them standing around, and one of the guys basically got his car broken into and he got robbed. And I was like, not surprised. So she's trying to blame me on it. She's like, this guy got robbed. And the first thing I said, or, gunpoint, whatever. And the first thing I told him, I've been telling you for the past month or two that gate was easy. Anybody can get in there and basically get in the damn thing from outside. And she didn't say nothing after that because she remembered what I said. Of course, I got kicked out of there, but as a security guard, it doesn't, it's, night and day. I mean, I'm surprised I've been at this place for this long where I've been working right now. But maybe 6 months later, the whole company got fired. So I'm assuming that dude sued and he got fired. They tried to get on Smith, but they saw my DARs. So basically, I was in the clear. It's always that big thing. You have to make sure and cover your ass when you're doing any job, because these people won't give a fuck about you. They'll literally just take your, if it's you against them, they're going to play stupid. Because life as a security guard, they just see you as something small. It's like you're just in case something happens, basically. You're not really, important like a cop or some shit. You're just in case. And the management really doesn't want to talk to you half the time, or any landlord in general, or any client. They just kind of see you as something small. But if something go wrong, oh, that guard got in trouble. He ain't shit, etc. That's the way of a security guard. It never ends, man. Right now I'm working at a place that it's an internet company. Obviously not going to tell you what it is. Don't want y'all to come by there. But I've been there for 6 years. And now with all this experience, I'm pretty much a veteran now. Been there for 6 years now. And I've tried to help people in the past, saying, hey, these are the rules. Because I believe that when you're been doing a company for so long, you're supposed to try to help people, but some people just don't want to listen. They don't care. And that's the problem with this world. But I would tell them, there's certain things you have to do. You have to talk to the landlord. You have to talk to the client, because they're the ones paying you, and see what's going on. If they're walking around, you need to get up and do your job. Not just sit there and lag around and lag-a-daisy, etc. That's not, what you're supposed to do. It ain't working with people or anything like that. You're there for a job. That's it. And once your job is not being fulfilled, they're going to get rid of you. But when some people get in charge, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to, understand that. They get really filled themselves, thinking when they get when they get promoted, they can just do what they want, which is obviously not true. You're basically even more than what else would happen, you know? So it's like the new generation of people just don't want to listen, man. Maybe it's always been like that. I never noticed it, but they don't listen. They don't care. They just blame others for their problems. Because I used to work with the other security company for 17 years before I'm actually at close to 7 years with this security company. And my old security company was worse than what this one is. People think this post is bad because you can't use your cell phones. You have to stay inside. You're getting yelled at by foreign people because that's all this company has is foreign people. And a lot of them don't speak English, so it makes it even tough in general. But it's like you still have to work with people. You still have to do what you're supposed to do, man. Like, it doesn't change. Some people's work ethic is just stupid. I thought working for my old security company would be a problem with people not showing up for work. But now you get even the new people, same scenario. Their work ethic sucks, bro. Yeah, when I was working with the old security company, I used to get yelled at by this guy named Ruben. He was like 70 when I met him. I've been with that company for 17 years, and he used to hold people's checks just to yell at you for like no reason half the time. It's like these clients are small. Like these companies, they just want to find a scapegoat on their situation. They want to blame you for whatever complaint goes on, but they're not even there to see what happened. They just want to put you on a boat, and that's it. Move on. Keep getting the money. They don't care. And now 6 years later, after all the trials and tribulations with this one, because there was a guy that was a regular guard when I worked at this new company. I worked at National Oil Wells. Obviously I can say that because nobody there's thousands of them around here. And then he got promoted because me and him don't get along. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't do the same kiss ass kind of thing. I'm not a kiss asser. I can't stand kiss asses. I want to earn for everything I have, just as much as streaming in general of where I am right now. I don't want to get any shortcuts. I don't want to do anything like that. Do what I need to do, get out. If I get nobody to talk to me, that's fine. If I get people to talk to me, that's fine too. But people wouldn't listen. I used to tell Ruben all the time when the clients come up to me and they'll tell me they tried to call his ass and he don't freaking answer the damn phone. So they like what I'm doing, but they don't like what the other guard's doing. And when they try to complain, they get a dial up. It's stupid. The other thing you don't want to deal with people that are that's been there a long time. They give you that whole spiel, basically saying that they've been here longer than you, they can do what they want there. It's like, no, you don't. Just because you've been with this company for a long time doesn't mean you can just walk around and do what you want, because they will fire you tomorrow. That's how it's worked with with the work world in general, and some people just don't understand that. One time I was working at a place called Interflex, and there was this guy that was been there for a long time, like 26 years or some shit. And the landlord or the client was basically telling me, because I only worked a Sunday there, and he told me, he was like, hey, make sure I'm working. He was saying, hey, nobody can take any tools out anymore, because before they would take the tools out, bring them back later on, but I guess tools became up missing. And you know, at an oil company, it's very expensive. A lot of things are going on at once. So basically I said, okay. So one weekend on Sunday, which I only worked on a Sunday over there, he basically went over there. This guy, you know, I was sitting in the front watching my movies, etc. At that time, I was watching Naruto Shippuden, which is my favorite, and Naruto and Bleach. Those are two shows I used to watch on Sundays. And he told me that. So one day I go in there, and then like maybe 5 minutes later, this guy walks up, which is the guy I'm telling you about. He's been there for 26 years. He was like, hey, I'm taking these tools out. Here's the paperwork for what you're taking out, etc. And I was like, okay. And I was like, is this personal or is this like work related? Because at this place there was two, because we had cameras that we were looking at all the time. So there was two different areas that basically had. It was two buildings basically. One that we watched, other one we kind of watch over the goddamn computer and shit. And he's like, no, personal, but don't worry about it. The manager says it's fine, etc. I'm like, sir, it's not fine. He basically told me y'all can't take anything out no more. He's like, don't worry about it. I said, okay, no problem. So I called him on the phone, which is the funny part. He didn't realize I had his phone number. So I called him. I said, sir, we have a little bit of a problem. There was a guy that, I think his name was Wendy or David. I forgot his fucking name. But he said that he's fine with he taking stuff out. And he said, you're okay with it? He's like, really? I said, yeah. He said, he'll talk to you Monday morning and everything's fine. Well, Monday morning came and I heard he got his ass in trouble. Big time for doing something like that. Because the next day he saw me on Sunday. He looked at me all bad as shit. I said, hey, I'm going to cover my ass. I'm not trying to get my ass in trouble because of your dumb ass. And maybe like 6 months later, they fired him. Like I said, it was crazy. I just can't understand people's just naive. It's like rich people that that owns a company and then they get surprised when a company turns on them. It's like, maybe you just got comfortable. You got all that money, all the illegal things that you're doing in general. To become, to make money for yourself now that you forgot what it is, how you got there in the first place. That's why I'd rather do tradition than anything else. Traditional, like Japan. Some things are just tradition, and that's why it is the way it is there. That's why everybody wants to move there or go there. Hell, I want to be there. Because Japan, they have certain traditions, certain things you have to do. Yes, some of it's strenuous, some of it's bullshit, but it works regardless. The results are in. I mean, you go there, they treat you like a king. You live there, just like us. You have certain guidelines you have to do. They do see your worth. They do see your value. Unlike in the work world over here, when people be here a long time, they don't see that. The only thing they see is their life, etc. Because at this job I'm working right now, after all these people in general that used to make fun of me and all this, which honestly I never really cared about that kind of shit in general, they're all gone. All of them. We got a whole nother group right now, and I'm pretty much the veteran now, 6 years later. And I told them a lot of times about certain things I learned in security, but they don't want to listen. They want to go through and think they know everything, like usual. Sometimes it's good to shut the fuck up sometimes and listen to the people that's been there longer than you instead of thinking you know every fucking thing. But it ain't just kids anymore. It's adults too. Because some adults, they haven't matured at all. They're like kids themselves. Wow, I am talking a lot. That should just start up in the security world. It's hard to talk to yourself when you hardly have anybody to talk to. And my friend Lumi, not gonna talk our business out here too much, but she got in a car wreck. Glad she's okay. But I haven't had a car for the past 4 years, and now I'm hearing a lot of people getting in wrecks right now in Houston, Texas, and other places. That's the other thing. Some people in general, they don't know how to fucking drive at all, if not all of them, because I'm seeing that from everywhere. I've been riding my bike to work for the past 4 years after I got my wreck. Basically, I was on the side road of downtown, and I was making a left. There's a train track there. That's why I knew it was for me to go. I looked to the right. I saw nothing, because you're always supposed to look both ways before you cross the street or whatever. And then when I did that, about 2 seconds later, when I crossed over, boom, I got hit by a car. It was a Dodge Charger. The motherfucker was speeding like a motherfucker. And I've been out of car after since. I can't talk. Been without a car ever since. All right, let's see if this works. Not really good though. We need to just stay back and watch him more than just attack.
I'm the one we need. Only I
Go for him. Whoa. I'm about to die. Damn. Got anything? Damn. Right through me. Almost there. But yeah, security world is just crazy. Get to watch people I've known for years. I have to escort them out because they did something stupid, or the situation that they didn't do anything and this got fired for like no reason. That's the new America that we're in, man. You can get fired for pretty much anything. Now I talk to the manager, they'll tell me, oh, he had better hair than me or some shit like that. I'm like, serious? That's why you fired him? Like, like what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I remember the first time I met Ruben. Because when I got hired, I was hired at a different branch for security. My aunt back in the days, God rest her soul, she didn't want me to do security. She told me relentlessly not to do it because she wanted me to work for the city. Because obviously the city pays money. But my girlfriend at the time, Dad, worked for security for 3 years, and it's easy money. I mean, you got some kind of money or stuff like that. So I went there, applied, because obviously he could put a good word for me, and I got hired. And I was there for like 17 years of my life. But I remember the first time I met Ruben, because I got hired with this group, and this group was better than the main office. And ultimately that office is pretty much gone now. They allowed this dude to have this much power, and that's the problem with people. Because he gives you money now doesn't mean he'll give you money later. It's like you should let them know, like, bro, just because you got this, you still can get fired tomorrow. Because once they get feeling themselves, they feel like they can do anything. But anyways, first time I met him, I used to get hours at one time, at one spot. But when I couldn't get a lot of hours, I would go to the other side to see if they got any extra hours, because I was only making like $7.50 at the time. This was like in the 2003 and stuff, so minimum wage was like $7.50. So they had me working at a neighborhood in one of the company cars. So I'm riding around in there, and it was old as hell, etc. So I used to work there like every once in a while for them, just to help them out. And one day, truck was acting stupid. I used to have my laptop just watching movies and patrolling, and all of a sudden the truck started to shake. And it was funny, it was right at the end of my shift, so I had to drive all the way back to the office, which was a good while. And as I was driving there, the truck almost went out, came off a couple times, but I was able to make it back. So when I made it back, right when I made that right hand turn, it turned off completely. I was scared as fuck, because obviously, hell, if it turns off completely, I'm fucked, especially on the freeway. Come to find out, it was the water pump that went out. But anyway, so I turn the truck in, go home, work at my regular shift. I get a phone call saying Ruben wants to see me 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want? Okay, so I say, okay, who the fuck is Ruben? So in the morning, I go to the office, the other office. I see them, and I'm like, okay. He said, Ruben will be with you in a minute. I'm like, okay. Am I getting fired? Like, what's going on? So I get to him. I walk back with him. He was cool. Oh, no problem, Louie. I'm just talking to myself. So I walked back from, where he told me to go to his office. He closed the door. He sat down, and he looked at me. He's like, did you work Sunday for us at the, I think it was Buffalo Apartments, or not apartments, but neighborhood? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, I look at your paperwork that you did to do the check for the vehicle in general, and you didn't do it right. I'm like, what are you talking about? It says everything was fucked up on it. He's like, no. He's like, you didn't fill it out all the way through. I said, yes, I did. It is filled away. And he started just arguing with me, and I'm like, okay. And I'm just looking at this whole situation. Yeah, I see. So he's like, do you know who I am? I said, no, I have no fucking clue who you are, dude. Like I said, I get tired of people with like authority in general that just want to feel themselves like that. And I was like, so who are you? He's like, yeah, I'm the CEO of, you know, this company. I was like, okay, well, back in my mind, like, do you want a fucking cookie? Like, like, who fucking cares, man? Like, either you fire me or you're getting rid of me or whatever. And I'm like, he's like, if we take this motor apart, and this motor had like almost 400,000 miles on it, by the way. And he was like, if we take this motor apart, we're gonna see. I'm gonna charge you for the truck being broken. I'm like, sir, this truck is made in 1999. It was an old Nissan. I think it was on 2001, maybe 1994. I don't know. It was an old school one. And I was like, I'm not paying for shit. The truck is old. And he's like, well, motherfuckers I dealt with before. I used to know him. I fired people that talked back to me. It's like the whole time he's trying to, I guess he's trying to scare me. And I'm looking at this dude like, you don't intimidate me, bro. Because I'm like, if you're wasting your time arguing with me, it's like, just fire me. I'll move on somewhere else. There's plenty of security companies out there. And he's like, I was like, well, I told him I'm not paying for shit. If you take money out of my damn check, which is nothing, I'm gonna fucking quit. And he's like, we'll see. So a couple of weeks later, they get the bill, and he said, you know, I went in the office because I didn't get in charge for it. And I talked to the mechanic because I know the mechanic. Mechanic said that the motor just popped. It was the water pump. It had nothing to do with you. The water was leaking in the fucking radiator, and the motor, so it was already popped anyway. So he was wasting his time. And ever since then, he hated me on that. I guess he really wanted to get me. See, this guy, he had a rise on pissing people off. That was just his thing. He was ex-military, but he was a complete asshole. That's why I tell this security company in general, when they give me shit and picking on me, I just sit back and smile because I'm like, bro, you have no idea what the real world is in general. I mean, come on, man. You think you know how it is to deal with like people, but when you deal with somebody that's been dealing with you for all these years, that used to bully you and yell at you in the office all the fucking time for no fucking reason, because I guess when I did that, I pissed off him so much that he just tried to find ways to intimidate me, because it wasn't about me doing my job right or wrong. It was just to make him happy. And he would piss me off sometimes, but that was his like thing. He used to come to my fucking post and yell at me for no fucking reason, just to see if he can get a rise on me, because I guess I was the only motherfucker in the damn office that wasn't scared of him. And to this day, I wasn't scared of him. Like, they would try to fend me off of him or some shit. I mean, it was sometimes I'm half asleep and he wanted me to go in there and to deal with him for no fucking reason. I just like, bro, I don't care, dude. I just did not care. People go to work and they worry about emotions, and I guess working at this kind of company for 17 years beforehand, and now working at this new company, seeing how it is when it's actually organized. And yes, they have issues like any company has, but to see how people act, you realize maybe it was a reason why you dealt with all that in the first place. Because now on this side, I'm about to be promoted to a supervisor, and even before I am a white shirt, I'm still the veteran there now. I've been there for the longest, and I survived everybody else. Even the client is with me and everything else. It's crazy. So, So anyways, back to your car situation, Luby. So how bad is it again? I didn't see the last of the stream when you were talking. I was at work. You said you couldn't close your truck no more, and your lights are broken, or what's going on? People don't know she got in a car accident. That's the one I was talking about. You there, Lumi? How the delay on these computers are just a pain in the ass. Well, as she's typing, or she hear me, I've had some crazy ones, man. I remember when I was, it was the best thing called Karma. I was working at a place called Inventec. Obviously, it's not around here anymore. It's in the U.S. Oh, you're talking now. I got hit on my passenger side back bumper. I don't think I can open the trunk anymore, but I haven't tried. Strangely enough, my battery died right after I got hit. Really, since to replace the battery, it's just a strange. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm about to get a car myself. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I try to do the same thing, voice to text. It just doesn't work right. That's why you see my misspellings and stuff. It's just I'm at work. I can't really like be on my phone that much, so I have to do the text. So a lot of people wonder if thinking my spelling's pretty bad. It's like, no, I'm doing voice text, so or texting really fast so I don't get in trouble. But I was working, back to my story though, I was working at a place called Inventec. And there was this guy named Steele, Mr. Steele. He was my supervisor, only for 3 days, by the way. And it was an internet company, etc. So he was the most racist, sexist dude. He had the most old school, crazy smile, like the racist smile they used to make back in the days. This was like in 2003, by the way. Pretty much. So I was like, just like here, top person there. Because one thing I learned with my old security company, I outlast everybody. Because I don't go in there worrying about if somebody likes me. I don't worry about entitlement. I don't worry about anything. I just do my job and I go home. So he didn't like that. He wanted to be the top dog there. And there was a guy named Mr. Duho that was the main dude. And God rest his soul. I miss him every day. He always saved my bacon because I didn't understand anything about work world, about what you say can get you fired, about different things you can do can get you fired. I didn't know nothing about that. So I used to get in trouble with him because we used to have, each door there was an alarm that would go off if you open it, and we would see the number on the keypad there, but it was made in 1979 the way it was made, so it barely never worked. So he would find a way to blame me because they'll do tests every once in a while. He'll go out the door and it doesn't even tell you the number, and he'll say, hey, whatever. And him and Mr. Dow, which was the client, were friends. So I would get fired every like 3 times in general. And so I Mr. Duho, he would actually follow me back, try to get me back there every time it would happen. Because I was the only one there. I was doing my job. That's the whole point. But, I was loud. I was naive. I didn't understand about certain things that you should do in security. It's less talking, more just working. But I like to talk. I can't help it. So I got fired for the 3rd time for I forgot what was the reason. I think it was just the alarm thing or whatever from that post. So they moved me up the street to NOV. So when I was at NOV, Langston, which is another supervisor I knew, he got his ass in trouble because he was old, 80 years old, and I used to work the night shift. He would work the morning shift, and he got in trouble from Inventec, which is funny because he kept fucking up and putting the wrong schedule on there for certain people. So they demoted him and moved him over there. So he got moved over there where I was at. So the same scenario. I was doing better than him and he didn't like that. So he basically tried to get me fired. Like I said, the people don't understand where I came from. That's why I can outlast people, because I've got experiences in that and learned from it. Unlike other people, I listen and I learn. So anyways, when I got promoted to supervisor, because Duho would do the same thing. But Langston would do the same thing. He would yell at me for no fucking reason. And treat me like a child and all this stuff because, he was 80, so that's why I didn't really give a fuck what he said. So one day he fired me, right, from that post. So I was working at FedEx after leaving Inventec, after leaving NOV, and I was working there. So I get a phone call from my supervisor, which is Taylor. And me and him are still friends to this day. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna promote you to supervisor. Langston just got fired from the company. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And basically what happened is when I was working at NOV, behind there, there's a company called Oceaneering on there, and there was a guy that had a I think a cut or something. They called the ambulance, and Langston yelled at the ambulance because he would always fall asleep on the goddamn post all the time. I used to have to honk the horn at him half the time because, like I said, when you're older, you just don't give a damn. So he got fired, and Langston used to get mad at me if you're like 1 minute late. I mean, this is how crazy this guy was. So when I got the phone call to come back, he got fired. So he got moved somewhere else. People like that, they just go to another post and get paid the same money. Grunts like us, we don't get nothing. He was favoritism in the company. So when I took over, I went in there, and as I was going in the guard shack, he was taking everything out the guard shack, his fan, everything, and he was pissed off at me. And I was just like, I don't even know this guy. I remember a couple times when I started, he would help me on the scheduling, but then he was actually giving people only 80 hours. That's it. I'm just like, bro, $750 an hour, even at 2003, it's like, no, that's not. People can't afford that shit, bro. Especially in security. So I told him, I said, no hard feeling. Cause I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand it was more of he didn't like me. It wasn't about my race or anything like that. He just was intimidated on me because I knew more than him. And like I said, when I was young, I was naive. So I went to the, like I said, he was taking the stuff out. I said, no hard feelings, etc. So he just looked at me as he was leaving with this most evil look I remember. Like I just killed his Bob or some shit in the video game, of course. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck did I do to piss you off? And then the manager, I think his name was Horn or something. I think it was Horn. He called me after I got promoted, and he was like, congratulations. And I'm like, congratulations on what? I just got promoted. That's it. He's like, how you doing, manager? Because then they were buddies. But, like I said, I was young. I was naive. I didn't understand what was going on. So fast forward, I was there for a year, almost 2 years. So, like I said, karma works in mysterious ways. So, still, because, when people treat you wrong, at least in my perspective, they don't get theirs in the long run. They always do. Just like somebody cheats on you or treats you wrong, you're going to find out what happened to them in the long run. So sometimes just sit back and let God do its thing. So this is what happened. Mr. Steele got moved to my post, and I was a supervisor. That shit was hilarious to me. I couldn't believe that. I would sit there smiling. Not the point I'm going to treat him the same way he treat me, because my mom and my grandma told me all the time, treat others like you want to be treated. That's it. Don't sit there and think that what they're doing to you, you're supposed to do back to them. It doesn't work like that. So I went back. I saw, Steele. He was at the other guard shack, because at this NOV place, there's a guard shack in the front, and then there's another area where people park at on the other side. And when Langston was here, Langston was at this post, because I got promoted within NOV in general. So they moved me from one guard shack, and they put another separate guard shack for me by myself. I could play games. I used to bring my PS2 with me, play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I remember back in the days. This shit was just good. So when I was working over there, before Langston got demoted and moved, all I had to do was get out the guard shack, check the parking lot over there, because it was a little parking lot for everybody to park at. Excuse me. And I would walk from one guard shack to the other guard shack. And basically, you're making sure that the arms or the fences around the garages that go up and down on most of these warehouses stay closed, because people were walking out and they were taking tools out there. They wasn't getting stolen, but they're getting all mixed up. So, in an oil company, if you have the wrong kind of tools, the work will be what do you call it? The work will be delayed until they get that part or get that tool. So when Steele took my side, when I took Langston's side on the other side, Oh my God, Mr. Horn used to call me relentlessly, telling me this guy just hates me because, you know, seeing a black man in charge of him, oh, he hated that shit. He used to send like booklets of complaints about me, saying I don't charge the golf cart, etc. And I was just like, are you serious, bro? Like, it's like, you know, when some people are like that, it's like their personal life sucks, so they see this job as the only thing they have. So when somebody else takes it, they think it's just the end of the fucking world. Me, I don't see that. I honestly don't care about that shit. I just do my job again and go home. So when I got there when he got there and did that, Horn started taking my side because I was doing a better job than Langston as a supervisor. I had one person under me and then him. Basically, I had two people under me, and they would call me. I would take care of the situation, etc. So, God, I know it's a long story, but it's basically what I'm getting to the point. So, Steele was on my side doing that. I never said nothing to him. I never told him to do anything. Only thing I told him to stay over there, check the parking lot, etc. Well, Bill Butler, which is the client, one day called me, and he was like, Mr. Sion. I was like, yeah, yes, sir. He's like, could you tell that asshole over there to do what you do? He's like, something? He doesn't listen. He doesn't do anything but sit in that goddamn. He just sits in that damn guard shack and doesn't do what you do. So tell him if he doesn't do what you tell him to do, I'm gonna fire his ass. I said, okay, no problem. Like I said, karma. So I called him on the phone. I said, sir, you need to start doing the patrols like I did. Bill Butler just called me. He says he's gonna fire you if you don't. So he started doing it. But after he started doing that, all of a sudden, he started getting skin cancer on his nose. And fast forward before I tell you what the cancer situation was, because I don't wish death on nobody in a video game. But sometimes karma happens like that. But he got fired from Emintech because he was actually marking down. At night, we used to have cops that would come in at night and watch the property. And you know, police officers, they can do what the fuck they want, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit there and whine and complain or whatever they do. They go out and do drugs or whatever in the car in there. I don't care. I ain't seen nothing in the video game. And so he would record the cops sleeping at his post. And he contacted, and the cops found out about it. So the cops basically bullied Steele to quit. Basically, they would hold, because we only had one key card to go in, so they would take it home on purpose to fuck with him. And they would walk up to him mid during the day, because that's one thing you don't do is fuck with cops, man. That's a bloodline you're never going to want to deal with. So basically, the cops bullied him to make him quit. So now back to my story with him. So he had nose cancer. I've never heard of this kind of skin cancer, and which is horrible for him. I really wish he would have survived, but he came to me toward the end because he would cut his skin off at the top. The surgery that the doctors would do to stop the cancer, it never stopped. So eventually they put him in hospital and he passed away. And I remember he told me that, you know, I made a big mistake. I should have treated you wrong, etc. And my moral of this story, the reason why I'm saying this, and it's a pretty sad story, is you gotta treat people like you want to be treated, because you never know when your time comes up and karma comes get you. That's it. That's how it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I worked so many places. The Woodlands, I was there for 10 years. Worked at a place called Gorton Foods for a long time, 10 years as well. At the same time, it was crazy. So anyways, back to me mumbling around. What you been up to, Lumi? How's your weekend other than cleaning? Yep, I never do. I think in life that we do things in general to learn. Any bad things that happen in your life in general, you learn from it. That's what I believe, to be honest with you. That's why I don't have regrets about anything I do. The only thing I regret, I wish I had known the things I know right now. I remember my parents used to say that when I was growing up. but you know, it's an experience. You have to learn how to do this yourself and how to do things by yourself in general. So it is what it is. I bet you're cute when you're angry. I'm sorry. I don't think I could take you seriously even when you're mad. You're too sweet. I don't know how you act afterwards on stream. You could be a mean person in general, but you're too sweet. I wouldn't take you serious. Star fragment. Do killing shit. Yeah, my favorite places to do security at was shopping centers. That was my favorite because you put it to yourself. You get to get free food every once in a while from the restaurant because you're watching, you know, their stuff. This is back in the days you were worth something in general. Now nobody gives you anything. They don't give a damn. And they'll get you out of there for no damn reason. But I love shopping centers. Okay. Yeah, I have all this, like I said, crap load of stories. I remember this one guy. I worked at a place called National Flamin' Forge. There it is. I worked there for a good while too. Goodbye. Starfighter. But anyways, I'm working in National. I was working in National Flaming Forge, and it was late night, and I was used to work from 1 to 5 in the morning, and there was 2 buildings. There's one where the guard shack is in the middle, and you would do a patrol around the back side of that building, and then you would go across the street to the other one, and it was really easy, no issue. It was an old ass place, man. I mean ancient, bro. And one day they were doing layoffs, so I was working there late, and I see this guy I knew. First I didn't know what he was because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And you know how the street lights are now. They ain't got shit these days. Oh, nice. And so I see one of the old employees, you know, coming up the curb, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And he walked up to me. Well, he didn't walk up. I walked up to him, and it's late at night in the truck. And I was like, so what are you doing here? He was like, oh, man, I'm just going to go, you know, this guy, he was drunk, too. I didn't realize he was drunk until the end and shit. But he was drunk, and I was like, stuff. Yes, I do. I knew I did. So I said, what are you doing here? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, you know, beat up the manager because he fired me and etc. And I was like, no, you cannot go over there and do anything to this guy, man. He had a knife in his hand and everything, but you know he's drunk. I already know he ain't gonna do shit. He's just talking nonsense. So you know, most time when somebody's drunk in front of you, the best thing to do is get in their face and yell at them, because most of the time they'll be like, "Why you yelling at me, man? Why you yelling at me?" So I got in his face and said, "Give me that knife." He's like, "Why you being mad at me to me?" I said, "Give me those keys." So I got the keys. I said, "Go to sleep." So he went to sleep in his fucking van, and then like after like 4 in the morning, he wakes up. And he was like, "Can I get my knife back?" I said, "No, here's your keys. Get the fuck out." And he left. Never saw him again. I said, "Boy, your ass could have got killed. You could have done something stupid." I'm like, bro. I'm like, come on, man. It's like, that's one thing I don't understand either. Yes, get pissed off. Do what you gotta do to survive. You know, nothing wrong with that. But the same token, it's like, bro, like, if they fired you, they don't care about you anymore, man. That's what that means. Now, you don't see me calling my old jobs, try see, you know, what's going on with them, and call them with a fucking picket axe or some shit. It's like, these companies don't care about you, bro. I see too many streamers, safe scenario. It's like they say they're quitting because nobody cares about them or some shit. It's like, you're not to be cared, man. There's not many friends that you have on stream, bro. I understand that. Goodbye. More Forge. It's like that guy Boogie that pretty much was a top YouTube streamer, and I'm just like, bro, you had everything in front of you, bro, and you got comfortable. me trying to be a top streamer in general, and seeing this guy getting like so much fucking views, so much fucking money that he ain't gotta work, he ain't gotta do a 9-to-5 job, and they blow it on freaking hookers or some shit. But that's most people that have money. That's why I think it's why God don't bless us all with like that kind of money, because he know we're gonna screw it over. That's why I think why we can get those stimulus checks. Well, yeah, it's fun to watch, man. That's what's, not just you helping me set up my shit, teach me how to stream in general was fun, but you're gonna learn what not to do, basically. There's so many Twitch streams of Sniper Wolf or whatever that they did the most stupidest shit, and you learn not to do this. There's a good side of being a streamer, and there's a bad side being a streamer. I think your problem is, Lumi, you just have too much stuff in your fucking head. You overthink things. I'm the same way. That's why I keep telling you about that. I don't mean to be a dick sound like that, but that's what I think your problem is. I mean, I watched some of your old streams, Lumi, and I realized how far you've gone. Like, you got to realize where you came from, man. I'm not going to say the business on here, but we both know what you came from and everything else. You used to cry on stream and shit like that about your personal problems, but now you're more comfortable. You talk all the time. I mean, like I said, it's more to life than what you think it is, man. Just be happy for where you are, It could be worse. Now you're getting married, you got a nice place. Yeah. Just be glad what you have, man. I mean, it could be worse. Every day is a new day. That's what I call it. Every day is a new day in life. There's somebody else out there worse than you. I don't have a car, for God's sakes. I have to either walk to work or I have to ride a bike to work. I mean, I'll finally be able to get a car, God willing, with income tax. But I didn't have a car for like 4 years, man. I had to deal with the heat, the cold, the rain, the dogs. I mean... Well, that's what it's called, working in progress. What you have to do in life. Until you stop living, you have enough time in life to do things. That's what I think it is. All I know is if I ever become famous in streaming in general, I'm definitely going to not fuck up like these idiots were. Arrogant. Thinking they're better than everybody else because of a fucking title. Well, I was brought with nothing. When I grew up, I used to beg for money, so I was at low of the low. Had to basically beg for money to get like chicken from the corner store when I was a kid. So I appreciate having everything I have. I mean, look at the background, for God's sakes. I've worked hard to get where I'm at, and I appreciate that. Have my own place, had my own car. Life was really bad in my life, and now I have time to stream and have a job, even though it sucks, but it's a job. And I'm able to do what I can do now compared to what I didn't have before. Sometimes I look on eBay and buy things just because I never had it when I was a kid, like old consoles and shit like that. Starforge. So when are me and you gonna be hanging out at Matsuri together? Or when you coming back to Matsuri, I guess I can say. I know we've been kind of talking about it. I appreciate talking to you at Matsuri. That was pretty fun. It was so packed like crazy this year. I'm going next year for a whole week. Hope I can stream this time. I still gotta get my picture from you. I need to make me another YouTube channel in general and just archive all the like cosplay girls that I have on my phone. My Facebook, you'll see that I have a shitload of pictures of cosplay girls and guys and stuff. I like doing that. That's my other like passion in general. And it's kind of funny, I'm friends with a cosplay girl. Thank you, God. Hey. Weddings are expensive. I guess it would be kind of like hard to get married like traditional way since you're pretty much paying for everything, huh? Bet you wish you had a dad or something to do it, huh? Kind of sucks. I've been there on that. Cause I used to watch my ex when she had to get married to this idiot dude, and she had mom and daddy pay bills for him or whatnot. I'm just like, that's why it's not working out between them. Y'all two could just go to court and fucking just get married there. Just make it official before y'all get married. I mean, it's up to you. Ow, my head. But I appreciate your friendship in general. I love it. I always wanted to be friends with a cosplay girl. It's kind of cool to actually have one. Like I said, I appreciate things and friends that I have, man. You'll be surprised of all the pictures I have, too. I have a shitload of fucking pictures, at least about 2,000, if not more. I Appreciate it. Well, I'm older than you. I'm 43, so I know a little bit. Alright, time to upgrade again. How's your other cosplay friend, the one you used to take a picture with all the time? I think she used to dress up as Peaches. I kind of added her on Facebook when I added you, but she never responded. I don't know if she's married or what happened to her. I actually wanted to meet her just as much as I wanted to meet you, because she seemed pretty cool when y'all used to take pictures together on your photo ops. I forgot her damn name. I don't remember her name. She used to dress up as Peaches all the time when you dressed up as Yuna.
I'll use my power to help.
No, I call him, the Final Fantasy chick with the dress. I forgot her goddamn name. I call her Peaches because I used to. Yes, her. Alright, let's try to get there now. I forget her goddamn name. It's been so fucking long. Let's switch back over to my other. I forgot her goddamn name. Yeah, Taco always talks to me, your crazy taco friend. I think the picture's on here of her.
Do you know this one girl with hair like this? Yeah.
Trying to show a picture of her. A lot of the cosplays that you know. Okay, so you do know who I'm talking about. Yeah, forget her damn day, but you used to take pictures with her all the time when I first met you. When COVID hit, when we became friends and talked, I remember beforehand you were taking pictures with her and your Cloud guy, the one that dressed up as Cloud all the time, all three of y'all. I know y'all did videos together and stuff, so I remember. Girl, you gotta get back into this. I'm sorry. This is so good. Your Chun-Li's is fucking amazing. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see it. She cosplays a lot. Surprised you don't make money on this shit yet. All those pictures you done before. Yeah, but that's crazy. Alright, let's go back and kill this fool. Yes, I should do it one more time. Why don't you do cosplaying full time anyways? I don't understand this. You have a hell portfolio or whatnot. Is it the creepy dudes or some shit's the problem? What is it? It's kind of weird. I'm gonna beat this damn guy. Okay, let's go. Round 20,000. Fight! It's funny, even when you block, it doesn't do anything. Damn, he is going for me now. Come on. Okay, I blocked that, but okay. Damn, dude. Well, that happened. Yeah, your Chun-Li is so good. I know you prefer Tifa, but I'm sorry. Your Chun-Li is good. That is like made for you, and you know it. You should get some like stuff in the background of your stream, like figurines and stuff like that. Surprised you don't even do that either. All right, let's do this right. Yep. Oh, nice. Get on. Look at me. Get away from me. Damn, he moving fast. I can't see nothing. Got him! Yeah! Finally. That's how that's done. Stamina strong enough. Is this the ending?
And now, the stage is set.
I got something for you. Yeah, I gotta get some more, some better. Eliminated. Twist.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Oh, we gotta do this. Yeah, I still gotta get some freaking emotes. Alright. Let's upgrade again. I just keep upgrading my endurance just like on Elden Ring, same scenario. Upgrade time.
The cathedral. Maybe those at the Petra. I'm worried about the Malum district.
Oh, she's talking
just
to me.
below the cathedral. You're full of surprises.
Okay, she's
A
talking to me.
puppet that keeps changing, keeps growing. I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me. A human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light. A city
Get some
of
alcohol.
joy.
Hold on.
I wish I could go back, even just for one day.
right back. All right. Oh, that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna put I don't know what your opinion is. Cause like I said, I hate this damn wall thing. I gotta buy another one because it's just loose. The screws are all fucked up on it. It annoys the hell out of me. Even though yeah, I got it working right, but it's cheaply made. I was thinking about replacing that and getting like a 65-inch big screen TV behind it. Be kind of good with these TVs I have behind me. Kind of cool. Gonna change these TVs to actual monitors in general, and then have a big screen behind me. Then I can let Black T9 take over this stream every once in a while. I figure he'll be like a guide in Japan because there's a lot of places that I want to visit, and I think it'd be kind of cool for Black T9 to do something. Because Black T9's a samurai, and I haven't really figured out what he's gonna do. He's on TikTok every once in a while. It's been a while because, like I said, I'm trying to find all his clothes. He's going to be basically working in the background on this whole situation. I cannot wait till they actually get him out there. I tried to use him. Oh, you want to? Sure. Yeah, I can't believe your stream is growing, my girl. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize I would do a good job being a moderator. It's crazy. I told you, me and you, for some reason, are linked. It may not be like relationship or something like what people would think. It's more like I don't know, me and you can work good together. I could see that. Because me and you are kind of linked in a weird way. Not in a relationship way, but a friendship. A good, close friendship. I could see it. Because for me taking over as your mod and seeing how fast you're growing, I mean, it's crazy. I didn't expect it to go that far, honestly. I know I'm fast growing, but this is crazy for you. I appreciate you enjoying it. Alright, back to where I was at. Oh, what I got now on the weapons? Oh, I didn't get any new weapons? Oh. That's got this stupid... No, that's it? It said I got something new. Oh, that's why I want to go back here.
I'll use my power to help you.
I guess I better just go ahead and go to the front. And change my clothes too, why not? Oh, that's what it was. Just more money. But yeah, the work world was crazy. I remember when I was working, let's see, I was working at, oh yeah, when that storm hit over, I think it was Harvey hit, and it was flooding everywhere. I tried to drive my car up there, and it was flooded, so I went back, because I remember it just rained all night for like 12 o'clock to like 6 in the morning. So actually 5 in the morning when I used to wake up. So I was sitting on the toilet and I was calling my boss saying, you know, I think I might not be able to make it to work. And he's like, yeah, I'll just get in the car, go to work. I said, okay. So I get in the car and it's raining outside, and I back up, I go forward, and I go to the street light I've been going through for decades, and I saw that power line about a couple inches from touching my car, and the power was on, by the way. I said, oh, hell no, turned back around, parked, called my boss, and said I can't make it. So went back to sleep because my friends were calling me, making sure I'm okay. I was fine. So I called my boss. I called the guard shack over there at Gordon Foods where I used to work at, and I called the guard. I said, did anybody relieve you? And she's like, no, I've been here since yesterday night. I said, what the fuck? So I walked to work because I had nothing else to do but walk. So I walked to work, and there's water everywhere, like all over the place. I couldn't believe how much water hit at such amount of time, short of time. We only did it for one day. It just rained constantly and whatnot. So I'm at home, you know. Before I started walking, by the way, to go get the guard, I'm outside looking out the window, and I'm watching that water grow fast. I'm like, okay. Like, I never thought I would actually get to see this kind of shit happening in the first place. And I was like, what's about to happen? So I put all my computers up, because I have a shitload of computers in here, everything like that. And because just in case the water comes in, but it didn't come all the way in. Luckily, our drains were actually pretty good, because there's a school right across the street. So yes, of course they're gonna make sure it works. So anyways, when I was getting outside to go walk, the only people that can actually drive around was people with big trucks, because there was so much water around. So I got into some SA's truck, some Mexican dude, and I love Mexicans. They'll give you a taco. They're always cool and nice to you. So I go up there, I get in this truck. We get up to the place. 'Cause it's right up the street. So I go in there, and walked inside the building itself, and it's a warehouse. So the guard shack where I'm supposed to go is in the back of the building. So I'm walking through the warehouse, and when I walked to the back of the building, I took a picture of it, and I cannot find it. I guess I deleted off my old ass phone I had at the time. I think it was a Samsung Vibrant or some shit at the time. But when I went all the way to the back, you could see like a wave of water just back and forth, like a ocean, because it was rained that much. There's a ditch on the right hand side that overflows sometimes. It never overflowed to the extent it ever did, but it overflowed all the way to the top, and it went through the guard shack a little bit. So I'm walking in the water to the guard shack, and when the lady sees me, some guy in a like 4-wheeler pick up the guard and took her off, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, because that little kid, he was like a little punk ass kid, used to fuck with him. It's always that old saying, it's more than meets the eyes when you see somebody that you never thought they would become something actually do something good for somebody else, and you're like, what the hell, you actually do listen to me, you punk ass kid? So he took her home. I get in the guard shack. The managers were there just checking the equipment, checking the AC unit and all, because it's a food company. It's Gordon Foods, a food company, so it checking the refrigerators, etc. And I'm sitting there, and I'm on the phone with my friends, and we have trucks on the outside that will need to deliver food. They're trucks, because they have like a refrigerator in their trucks, and gas is hard to find, etc. We're never ready for that shit. So they're calling me all during that night when I was at the guard shack, and I'm sitting there like in the rain, hoping the guard shack don't sway away, because the water didn't go inside, but it was on the outside, and it never went in, but it was close. So I'm looking outside while my damn guard shack phone is being buzzed like crazy. I stayed there for 4 days straight. 4 days straight. Okay. Well, I got something. I guess because I killed him now, something happens. I was there for 4 days straight. So when I was there, I used to have the dispatch of those truck drivers on the left hand side that was parking, and they were like, "Are y'all open? Are y'all open?" I'm like, it's a flood everywhere. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, like there's nothing here. All the managers left. They just checked the inventory of their food, and they just fucking left. Because I called Dan, which was the CEO at the time, and I told him, I said, "Do you want me to stay?" He's like, "Yes, I need you to stay. You can have whatever you want in the warehouse." Of course, I took advantage of that. I ate some steaks, because they have a refrigerator and a cook area restaurant on the other side. So yes, I fed myself up for those 4 days. Just didn't get much sleep, but hey, food will actually help you. That's one thing you have to learn when you work night shift in general. Have a bunch of food with you, because food will actually help you to keep awake, etc. So anyway, so let's see. I think that's kind of cool with that. So basically, I was dealing with the truck drivers dispatch all the time, wondering if they could take a truck, they could do what? Yes. So when I was at work, like I said, I was at the guard shack. It was late night. It was raining hard, etc. And I'm talking to my friend on the phone, and I was jumping from the guard shack to the building, because they have a fuel area for the trucks, and there was little house over there too. So I would walk from there to the other. So if the water went too high one side, I would run to the other side just in case it might flood the guard shack, because I was scared. So I was jumping from one to the other for the past 4 days, because nobody was taking any trucks, because nobody was there. It was crazy. And I even saw videos from my old co-workers back in the days. They showed like people getting picked up by boats. He was on a boat, and you could see the water like going through all these neighborhoods. It was crazy. And you know what was funny during the whole storm? It wasn't the cops or the National Guard helping us. It was actually the goddamn us in general. Because I remember the cops would try to use their little big ass boats and try to, you know, drive through it, but they weren't paying attention that there's stop signs underwater, etc. So when you hit that damn thing, you're gonna flip over. So it was stupid. And I was just watching the live streams at 13 News, Eyewitness News, and Fox and all that, and watching idiots get fucking like flooded over and shit, and they have to swim toward the damn anchor. It was crazy. I remember there was one time I watched the video, and the guy's talking in the front. I know there's been bloopers of that, of fucking weathermen having that situation happen when things happen behind them and they don't see it. And the guy in a fucking Prius, he was driving up in the Prius, and you know, like, hello, it's electric. So if you go in some certain kind of water, it's going to stop completely because it's going to short out. Like, don't let them fucking fool you that those kind of things are waterproof, because they're not. The electric cars is just like anything. You put electricity in water, it's going to stop working. So the guy drove in the Prius while the guy anchor was talking in the background, and we're seeing this. So he drives the back, and he starts yelling at the anchor. He's like, hey, what's going on? The anchor's like, hey, just start swimming. And the dude's drunk as a skunk. He's like, what? He's like, your car stopped, just start swimming. So he starts swimming toward the anchor, and he was like drunk, just stand next to him. He didn't even know what was going on. He probably looked at the video the next day. That's one thing I like about drunk people. They just forget everything, and they just continue to do their fucking lives or whatnot. Even though I don't condone drinking and driving and all that shit, but it was crazy. And I also remember watching on the news in downtown when they started to get flooded, like the Fox News building got flooded because there's cameras everywhere, and the anchors were each top part of each hill or bridge in Houston, because obviously they couldn't really go anywhere, and you would just see all this water just come in. You see cars get dove in there because they're not paying attention to the fucking road. It was crazy. I saw an 18-wheeler one time. The lady was on the, because I said I saw I could watch all fucking day, so I remember it. There was a anchor lady on top of this freeway, and this 18-wheeler was coming down on the right-hand side, and he was going in the water in general. And it's like the lady tried to warn the dude that, hey, it's flooded. He didn't listen, and he just flooded. So he just swam up and stood with the lady, looking stupid. It was hilarious. But one thing was sad is when I was watching the video, this one anchor, she was crying because on the other side, her actual place got flooded in, and she was crying about that. So I cried too. It was pretty sad. And even the anchor place, the Fox News place in general, you could see the water just coming in slowly, because there was one anchor on the outside of that building seeing the water, because they had like a little bitty platform basically around the building for flooded, but this was like going way higher than that. So he was just standing there, and they're just waiting for that water to show up, and then eventually the water overtook the fucking little dam that they have, and it just went all the way in. And you can see on the camera all that shit that's happening. So everybody had to go upstairs in general while the water is just coming in, destroying everything. It was crazy. Surprisingly, the power didn't go out at all during any of the times. But I remember those days, man. I remember when I was working at that Gordon, like I said, and I was in that other building while the water was getting high. I was talking to my friend, and while he's talking to me, I'm looking outside and I see a bunch of waves just going by me, and I'm just like, I would never see this in my life. I should have videotaped that shit. Yep, saw a big ass wave right in front of me. Alright, let's go. See what else I gotta kill. This is probably the last boss right here. Going up.
What in Krot's name happened here? I haven't a clue myself. There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Yeah, the freeze was actually even crazier when we had that freeze 2 years ago. I remember that's what makes it sad for me because I lost my fishes. I haven't replaced them yet because those were my babies. I keep telling myself I want to buy some, but you know, I never thought you could fall in love with a damn fish, but evidently I did. Those were my babies. And then when that storm hit and the power went out for 3 days, almost a week, they lasted to the last day, and they all died, and it was so sad to me. Oh, now we got dogs now? Yeah, my 2 Oscars, man, those were my babies. They had personality too, and they just died because of the freaking power getting off.
Coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of crime. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krot's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krot's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Yep. Die, doggy. Didn't know we had dogs, but okay. Yeah. My mom, she used to love Oscars. I grew up with Oscars in general. They're basically fish that are basically the piranha family. Aggressive fish, but they got personality. And I had it. And they just died on me because of that fucking storm. I still miss my babies. I was thinking about doing a memorial or something about them. I don't know why I think like that, but I did. Because I had them when they were babies. I remember the lady at the damn pet place. She was being a bitch to me, basically. Because she was like, what size is your tank? And I'm like, oh, about 45, 55. She's like, well, I can't sell this to you at fucking PetSmart. And I'm like, yes, you can. There is no sign saying I can't do that. So I got my goddamn fish. And I got put those, and what's funny, it was meant for me to get those fish because I was able to get a fish tank and everything else when I was doing Uber. Because, oh yeah, I was an Uber driver for 2 years, by the way. Like I said, I've had a very interesting life, with life in general. I was doing an Uber ride because, you know, people waste stuff around here all the time, dude. Like I said, they don't realize what they have until they throw everything and they don't realize what they have. Like, you can give it to somebody else. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh, he must have came from the top. That was weird. Go get my shit. But usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, it's trash day. So I used to go trash hunting. Oh, that's what those dogs do. They throw shit at you. Didn't know that. Whoa, big boy! Ah! Hell no. I don't want to lose my shit. Don't want to lose my shit. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Ow, that hurt. Who was this? Oh, I'm doing that shit again. What's this? Oop, got some more weapon. Crystal blade. What the fuck that is? I don't know where I'm going. I am so lost. But so one day I was doing an Uber ride on a Wednesday. That's why I'm saying this. One day I went on a ride, did an Uber ride in this one area, and this lady, you know, lady was in the car. I was talking to her, but when I looked on the right after dropping her off, I saw a fish tank and a bunch of all the trimmings, the pump, everything in there, and I grabbed that shit fucking fast. I was like, holy shit! Once that person left, because I don't want to look like I'm broke when I am. So I waited for him to go inside the damn door because it was across the street. And when she went across the door in there, I fucking went into the goddamn trash can and got that goddamn thing. Because fish tanks are expensive, dude. They're not cheap. Ow. Damn, where do I go? Where's my shit? I forgot. Bye, doggies. Am I going backwards? I think I went backwards. Did I go backwards? Can't believe I'm talking so much. This is crazy. I guess I need to talk about my life in general. Never thought you really supposed to do that, and y'all give a damn what I say. Yeah, I was just basically going to back the other direction. I gotta get that shit. Where my crap at? down this way. Ow. Getting out that way. Go downhill. So what do you think about my idea, Lumi, when it comes to my background? Think about putting a 65-inch screen behind me in general. What do you think? Don't. Bye. Ah! Ah! Oh, there it is. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need more stuff in the background. Like some Street Fighter stuff or some anime stuff. See, I already know what my IC9 is, you know. It's basically just RGB all the way. I'm going to do some more RGB. But for your style, yours is like anime girls and animated stuff and stuff like that. I'm surprised you don't really do much when it comes to that. I assume I'm supposed to go down there and open that door. Oh, that's shocking too. Open. Well, for me, I want to have a reason why I like the TVs that I have. I want to add more TVs to it. Oh, now I can save. Nice. I'm not gonna fight that big guy. Bet you something I can get out of him after I do this crystal thing, whatever the hell this is about. Ah, here we go. Acid attack. Let's do this instead. Acid attack. Let me go ahead and upgrade again. Got enough to do it one more time. You gotta get your camera right though. You look like a damn golden white lady on some of your on your camera every once in a while. Sometimes like this stream, it looked fine. I don't know if that's the autofocus or whatever's going on with your stream, but they gotta do something about that.
I'll use my power.
Because sometimes you look kind of yellow on my stream when I see it. It's a good camera though. Teleport. Cold in here now. Pick that big boy. Come here. Only 52 is all I get? That's it? Going down. Oh, I should have jumped. What's up, y'all? Oh, you come down. Fine. Of course. Damn! Hell no. That boy got a reach. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Motherfucker strong. Taking my ass out of here. Ah! Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Mic test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update for the intruder. It's time. Tonight!
Damn! Ah! Come on, give me to another save. That's all I want.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppy has invaded our territory. Be careful.
I want to get to a save area. Yeah, I'm almost toward the end. I can tell how these bosses are. Going down. Yeah, I'm supposed to go all the way down. I can see the pattern. Ooh, don't fall. I'm going down. Come on, let's get to a safe point. Yes, safe point. That's what I'm looking for. And I probably gotta fight you.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you. All intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well.
True.
Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, smart choice. Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
Okay, let me change you to a dagger. Alright, let's go. And the other one will be the fire one. Dagger.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? How are you done?
Oh, I'm literally going through here. Damn, they got some strong guys. Damn. This ain't working. Grenada. Take care. Nice talking with you. I'll see you on Stringer Stream. God damn it. How many of these damn things are going to shock me? Open. There's this one in the world. Am I going the wrong way? I'm almost done. Just go back up, I'm assuming. I want to kill y'all. What's this? They following me? Oh, they are following me. Can I fight the big boy that was just trying to get my ass? Oh, I guess not. What's this? God damn it. Everything shocks me. downstairs. Okay, that's one way, then we'll go this way. Okay, that goes back down to the... So I gotta go up.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know? And I wouldn't want to cramp your stuff. I'll take a breather.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts it down. What a deal! Now hurry up. Run, you idiots!
Come on, are you coming through here? Y'all could have came over here and helped me kill this dude. Seriously? I just gotta do it the other way. The hard way. Kill these guys. I probably gotta kill them. Gotta go over there and kill those guys. I bet you I do. I think I just go around that monster. Guess I better get out of here. Stream for 3.5 hours. I think that's good enough. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun, talk about myself, talk a little bit about everything. If you like my stream, please like and subscribe. Ice_T9.